Hello, my name is Susan, and I'm 73 years old. I'd like to take a few moments of your time to share something that has truly changed my life. Something that has given me back my strength, my vitality, and my confidence in my own body again. That something is T Care Immune Booster. As we get older, we notice things about our bodies that we never had to worry about before. When I was younger, I was always healthy. I would hardly ever get sick, and when I did, it wasn't for long. A cold would come and go in a day or two, and I was right back to feeling strong and full of energy. I could go about my daily life without thinking twice about my health. But as the years passed, I started to notice a shift. My immune system, which had always been so strong, didn't seem to work the way it used to. Little things began to affect me more than they ever had before. I'd catch colds more easily, and it seemed like they'd linger much longer than they ever had. I started feeling more run down, and even with a good night's rest, I didn't have the energy I used to. In fact, I remember a particular winter when I got a cold that just wouldn't go away. It started as a scratchy throat, then turned into a cough, and soon enough, I was completely drained. I tried everything to recover. Extra rest, hot tea, vitamins, but nothing seemed to help. I found myself thinking, is this just a part of getting older? Is this how it's going to be from now on? I felt like my body was betraying me. I wasn't used to being so tired, so sick, and so vulnerable. I missed the days when I could just go about my business without worrying about every little cough or sniffle. I wanted to enjoy my life without constantly feeling like my immune system was letting me down. That's when I first heard about T Care Immune Booster. A friend of mine, who's also around my age, had been raving about it. She told me she had been taking it for a few months and had noticed a big improvement in her health. She wasn't getting sick as often, and when she did catch something, she recovered quickly. I was curious, but also skeptical. I had tried so many different supplements over the years, and most of them didn't make much of a difference. I was doubtful that another product could truly make a real impact on my health, but after hearing her experience, I decided to give T Care a try. I figured it was worth a shot. I'm so glad I did. From the very first week of taking T Care, I noticed a difference. The most noticeable change for me was my energy levels. I used to wake up feeling sluggish, like I had barely slept. I'd get out of bed, but it took me a while to fully get going. I would shuffle around, trying to get myself motivated for the day ahead. But after taking T Care for just a short time, I noticed that I woke up feeling more alert and refreshed, like I had actually gotten a good night's sleep. By mid-morning, I felt more energized. I wasn't reaching for that second cup of coffee or taking an afternoon nap. I could go about my day with the same energy I had when I was younger. I didn't feel like I was constantly battling fatigue, but it didn't stop there. The next thing I noticed was that I stopped getting sick. Now, I know that might sound a little too good to be true, but hear me out. Before I started taking T Care, it felt like I was constantly battling something. If one of my grandkids came down with a cold, I knew I was going to catch it too. It was just a matter of time. Flu season? I would spend it holed up in my house, trying to avoid getting sick. I would always catch the bugs that were going around, and when I did, I would be down for weeks, sometimes even longer. But after I started taking T Care, everything changed. My immune system felt stronger. I wasn't worried about getting sick anymore. My body seemed to know how to fight off illnesses before they could even take hold. I remember one day when my granddaughter came over. She had been sneezing and had a bit of a cough, and I was a little concerned that I might catch whatever she had. But I didn't think too much of it. I hugged her, played with her, and spent the afternoon together. And you know what? I didn't catch anything. I didn't even feel a tickle in my throat. That was a huge moment for me. It was then that I knew T Care was doing exactly what it promised. But it's not just about avoiding sickness. T Care has done wonders for my overall health. I feel like I'm stronger from the inside out. My skin looks healthier and more radiant. I sleep better at night, and I no longer wake up with aches and pains. My digestion has improved, and I just feel like my body is working in harmony again. I can't even begin to describe how much of a difference this has made in my daily life. I no longer feel like I'm fighting against my own body. Instead, I feel like I'm taking charge of my health and living life on my own terms. Before T Care, I used to dread the idea of getting older. I thought that the constant decline in energy, strength, and overall health was just a part of life. But T Care has proven to me that it doesn't have to be that way. You don't have to accept feeling weak, sickly, or tired just because you're aging. Now, I feel better than I did when I was in my 50s. I have the energy to do the things I love again. I can keep up with my grandchildren, take walks around the park, and even do some gardening. Something I hadn't been able to do in years because of how run down I felt. And the best part? I don't have to live in constant fear of getting sick anymore. I don't have to cancel plans or worry about missing out on important moments with my family. I feel like I've taken control of my health, and that's such a powerful feeling. If you're someone who feels like your body is starting to let you down, if you find yourself getting sick more often or just feeling run down, then I want to encourage you to try T Care. It has truly transformed my life, and I believe it can do the same for you. I've recommended this product to so many friends, and they've all had similar experiences. They feel better, stronger, and healthier than they have in years. I can't think of anything else that has had such a profound impact on my well-being. I'm 73, but I feel like I'm just getting started. T Care has given me the strength and confidence to live life to the fullest again. I can't imagine going back to the way I felt before. If you're ready to take control of your health, to stop worrying about getting sick and feeling tired, then I encourage you to give T Care a try. It has changed my life, and I know it can change yours too. Your immune system is the foundation of your health. It's never too late to strengthen it and give your body the support it needs. Take care of it, and it will take care of you.
Stay healthy, stay strong, and remember, no matter your age, you can feel amazing again.